Hello. Oh, okay. Here we go with this intro again. Hello and a good Wednesday morning to you. Welcome back here into NBA 16, NBA 2K16 MyCareer. Sorry, I get distracted there by forgetting to turn the volume down on my computer. So that's probably going to be a little bit of an echo on that one. There we go. So yes, welcome back in here to NBA 2K16 MyCareer. We're going to continue the beginning of year 4, already off to a good start with 2 wins, and now continue things here at this matchup against the Raptors.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers.
Of course, last time we played on Monday, won the NBA title, and then decided to re-up with the Pacers. In case you missed that action. Of course, if you want to go see that, then you can obviously... Or you may not. No, I shouldn't say obviously. If you... Let me try that again. If you would like to go see that stream, the conclusion of the MB5 wow.
You can start with containing the
Alright,
basketball
and one more time. If you would like to see the conclusion of that of the NBA Finals and also the brief free agency period in first couple games of year 4, then that video is available on my YouTube channel. There we go.
Ernie, pass the ball. Give back to Kenny. Hey, watch out. He's cutting through.
You got me moving. You got me moving.
The words just not coming out this morning. Don't care.
Live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony.
Artie Tiggs. Oh, he's in Toronto now.
This is Kevin Harlan.
They must have just traded for him because he was on.
And there wasn't much question as to how that
You just play against him in Boston, right? There's another Artie Tiggs? Alright, so there's another. Maybe it's his brother.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance.
Why did everyone abandon me?
Yeah, I'd go along with that.
I can't help to hold the ball too long.
But they definitely didn't have to.
Everyone ran away.
As they should have.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Moore, he's in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Turner. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And he gets it to go. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to Brooklyn.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned
no screens.
out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a
that's my bad right there.
turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you.
Now here's DeRozan. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Wow, is that a block or did he just airball that?
On the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
I think he just airballed it.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters.
Got it.
He said, listen, it's no secret they like
Nice
to attack
pass.
from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws.
That double clutch killed him right there.
Indiana moving it around. And that one's good, Ellis.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Santos. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, he's really not doing much of anything, is he?
And the Raptors miss again.
They are 0 for the game.
Nice shot.
0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Freak sets a screen for Hill. And Moore kicks to Turner.
That's too easy right there.
Off the pick.
That's way too
Turner's
easy.
got his first points of the night.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
And that one's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
They set the screen.
Bump.
And it's Hill penetrating. Ellis outside.
Huh.
And it's Toronto with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And this game kicks
that
off
offensive
a
board
4-game season series between the two teams.
Half a step faster,
Foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Hey, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get it back. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2
I'm
for
impressed,
3.
Ellis.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old
Yeah,
school there,
make him
partner.
pick up his dribble. Not going anywhere.
Here's Joseph. After the made shot.
Yeah, he's not good enough to go anywhere.
Joseph with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Joseph, that's good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's
Probably should have blocked that.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Surprise, surprise. George Hill drives in and tries to shoot a jumper over a big guy. There's a move we've never seen before.
Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
There's the pick. Tiggs. He's covered by Moore.
Wow, nice move. I'm impressed.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
I think he might actually be more talented than the other Artie Tiggs.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Second,
oh, only 0.8 off.
I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line.
Ross is checked in for the Raptors. Shumpert comes in for DeMar DeRozan. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. Hill has the open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed. And he
Finally getting something going again here.
Can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen.
Let
but
him
still,
go on a
as
little bit of a
defender,
run.
You got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
Oh, okay, finally got a rebound.
By 3. Outside, Lin feeds it to Olynyk.
Oh, Olynyk, why?
Target with his 3. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Joseph with the ball. Off the screen. And too long on the shot. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lin the pass to Moore.
Olynyk, get out of the way.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Okay, well, I guess that works. Hey, Mr. Rai.
To the line. The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Moore.
guess I should, before I forget, give a fair, or forget again, give a fair warning that if for some reason the stream suddenly ends, there's some high wind speeds around my area, so maybe because the winds knocked my power out. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, suddenly I just disappear like that. Probably a good reason for it.
And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention.
Yeah, I'll be streaming in Rocket League this afternoon.
Even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And you know, I don't even know if winning the
Unless I have no power or internet.
Quite honestly,
barring everything goes well, then yeah, I'll be in Rocket League this afternoon.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
On the court for Indiana, Moore in at the 4 spot. Jeremy Lin is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. Now here's Lin. He hasn't scored yet.
All right, shot.
I'm sure will change.
The screen.
All right, great. Well, hopefully I'll see you then. Have fun at training. Dude, I can't speak this morning.
And Toronto has possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's DeRozan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 7.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Moore dishes to Lin. Ellis down low, guarded by McLemore.
Okay, not the best shot there.
Raptors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended with 26 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that
apparently I've got nothing left in the tank after that
but
shot.
You know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
So it's Toronto now, following the miss by Freak. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irvin. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 3 on 3. Here's Lin. Here's Moore.
Get in there. Oh, there we go.
On just 5 shots.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 3rd in opponent points per game, 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were top 10
James
in winning games.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output.
Shuffle to the right.
That grindhouse.
Although technically this would be the left. Screen right.
Joseph's checked in. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Jeremy Lin. Kicks it to McLemore. Here's DeRozan. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Well, I had my man boxed out.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here is Hill. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's George. Here's Moore.
Here's George. Here's Moore.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Johnny.
Under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to McLemore. Dishes it to Joseph.
He's going to have to crank up a deep three-pointer.
And he gets it back.
What?
Foot range from outside.
What?
Wow. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
What the heck just happened?
Well, let's take a look at last year's top
Block,
score.
and then he just throws up a shot, and that one goes
He's not
in.
going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's
Okay.
safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
So it's both teams. And so here is Indiana. Hill kicks to Moore. Hill against Shumpert. The dish to Hill. No good on the three. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
Interesting lineup that the Raptors have put
That's
back
good.
together.
And the Raptors lead by 1.
Doing a good job for them all of a sudden.
Always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring
All right,
breakdown for
chance
the
to
Raptors.
tie this game.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're
And we're
hitting
tied.
that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too.
Oh,
I mean, a decent
what's
number of
this? I
assists
get a
so
rest?
far from
All
And
right.
Indiana making a
Hang out
change
on
here.
the bench
Scott's
with
checked
Mari
in.
Stoudemire. And
Hill
Young.
up top.
Joseph Young.
He dishes it to Miles.
Scott's getting some
Scott the
playing
pass to
time in there.
Miles. Indiana moving it around. Hill drives in. 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim.
Woo!
And drops.
Take a 7-point lead into the
First
half. Put your hands! We'll never know where the crowd put their hands. Could have been up in the air. Could be around the person sitting next to them.
To start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been
In their
everywhere.
pockets, down their pants.
You just love it when the decision-making is as
Together.
good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
We'll never
In
know.
the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
They've got Corey Joseph. He's out there with DeRozan.
Maybe it was a
And
halftime
Sergio's
entertainment.
the power forward.
PA
That's the
guy
group
hyping
starting
them
the
up.
second half for
Put your
Toronto.
hands together for
Now
somebody.
here's DeRozan. There's the pick. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Puts up a 3. No good. So Indiana will take
Not
it
that
the other
time.
way.
No
A
more
slight
lucky
advantage for
three-pointers.
them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And that one's good.
Shot.
George has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers.
Oop, I better get
Raptors
back on
trail by
defense.
9.
Stop pointing to whatever I'm pointing at.
Passes it to Santos. From 10 feet out, that one off the back iron and out.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled.
Yeah, Ellis got bailed out
The
there.
whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many.
How about another
they need
wild
some points.
three-point shot with 0.5 seconds left
Hendricks
on the
passes
clock?
to Joseph.
Or on the shot clock, I should say.
They set the screen to the paint. Hicks. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Last season's performance for
That
him,
looks like the other
first in
Tiggs, if
three-point
I'm
field goal
remembering
percentage,
right.
and he
So
was
maybe
top
they are
in
supposed to
field
be
goal
brothers.
percentage, never settling, always working.
Although that would be
to get a
weird
good
that they
look.
would have the
And you're
same
right.
name.
Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency.
Now that I think about it.
Now here is Hill. Now the feed to Moore. Oh,
They're clones.
and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He has 12 points, and he's picked up one.
Should have had
No
that
idea
dunk,
who'd
but
see a performance
hesitated
like
too
this
much.
one
Didn't
today.
realize that
The only
Tiggs
way to
was going to
describe
run
it in
past
my
me like that.
Vocabulary is dominant.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Hey, I'll take the trip to the free throw line.
Now here's Joseph. He's got 7. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 to shoot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard,
Whoa.
really in the rebounding.
You went off and
numbers
running.
as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of
And that's what it
basketball.
gets us
It's had
when
a
we don't
little
have the advantage.
sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Monte Ellis. And taken away by Ellis. And here comes the break.
Let's get the ball inside.
Shot is good. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors trail by 11.
Should have probably waited.
Second half of play with just under 2.5
Everyone's
minutes
got an
gone.
itchy trigger
Joseph
finger here.
dishes to DeRozan. Santos. Turner covering.
That.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6
All right.
tonight when they
Take her
let it fly
time.
from downtown.
For a good shot.
Ellis outside. And the pass to Moore. Lets it go from 14.
Drop
And
in
the
there.
Shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And 12 points.
We did have
I mean, if you're
be
looking
patient
to
on
get back
offense
into this
objective.
game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Definitely failed out. Physical defense.
Middle of the floor, way too easy.
We go to the 2K leaderboard.
Get into
See
them
the
on the
teams
perimeter.
that excelled at
Post.
slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Number 1, the Pacers. The Raptors third.
The key to them being outstanding at the defensive end as far as points allowed goes, they cranked up the pressure early each game. I mean, from the very start, the pressure would be there, and they would sustain it throughout the game. Dominating defense from both of these
Kind of
squads.
forgot who I was supposed to be guarding there.
Now here is George. This is the most they've led by 13
So did Daddy.
points.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Playing physical defense on the
Third quarter of
crowd.
basketball here in just a
Does that
little over
count?
3.5 minutes gone by. George against DeRozan to end the drought, and that one is hammered home.
To tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away.
Oh, they would
quickly.
love to
And
see
how about
him
how he
get those
captured that one
opportunities,
out,
but the
almost
question
like
is,
the 1-2
will they?
punch.
Now here's more. DeRozan brings the double team.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ah.
And so it's Indiana with it. And Turner kicks to Lynn. Just 5 on the clock.
Uh-oh.
Now here's more. Defense is right there.
Oh,
Raptors trail by 13.
should have been paying attention to the shot clock.
Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Indiana making some changes.
Still playing physical
Kelly Olynyk
defense.
checked in for
Got it.
Turner. Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Monte Ellis. Lynn kicks to Hill. Moore outside. The drive by Hill. Outside, Lynn.
Come
Phil
on,
with
nice.
the
There's
assist.
the shooters. Bounce.
Lynn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Heads
That's
up
what
play
I
there,
like to
guys,
see.
on the assist and the finish.
Pass to McLemore. On the wing, Shumpert. He's guarded by Hill. Shumpert dishes to McLemore to the wing right side. Toronto working the ball around now. Releases. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Miles. Left side, Lynn. Here's Moore.
That's
it. Banks it in. Moore's got 18 points.
If at first
Just
you don't
lazy defense on
succeed,
the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed
I'll
out.
get the
Nobody
rebound
put a body on
and
anybody
put up
else.
the main
Things like
shot.
that not only drive
And
the
Ross
coach
is going to go
crazy,
right around
that
me.
stuff gets under my skin. He thought
Olynyk
he had
with
that
the
one
goaltending.
clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That's how we drew that defense up.
41 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Hill. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's how we drew
And
the
Pacers
offense
lead
up.
by 16.
Just like
Defense
that.
has not been able to keep the ball
It's all
out of the
part
paint,
of
but
our
they're able to
master
I'd be interested
plan.
to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
I thought that was a good block attempt, but hey, what is this game now?
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Down low, here's Moore. The basket good off the assist.
Too
from Lynn.
easy.
20 points for Freak.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup. Right
Really,
there. Just too
really
much of
shouldn't
an
lose
advantage
track
in terms
of
the
where I
mismatch.
am.
Now here's McLemore, defended by Lynn. Here's Teagues. That is good. He's got 10.
Go inside to him more.
And a wide open look for Freak.
Ah.
Trying to get that one.
Didn't have
And
enough
we're
time.
getting underway here in the fourth
Get
quarter.
off a
The
good
scoreboard
shot
tells
there.
the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pacers leading by 16. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, Moore in at power forward. Ellis is out
I
there with
guess
Jeremy Lin.
that's
Then
a
it's
good
Kelly
shot
Olynyk,
to
and
take.
it's George in at the small forward. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lynn. Moore's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the
Headbanger.
Pacers. Here's Joseph.
Okay, so probably should just be standing there in the lane. I'm gonna get a defensive 3
He
seconds
feeds
call.
it to DeRozan.
Oh.
Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Just out of
And
my
that's
reach.
his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The ball inside.
And George, here we go.
Wow, he got whacked on that.
My
one.
ball.
Shouldn't be much to
Got
pick
it.
Blatant contact. Straightforward.
We're all
call.
good.
Simple.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Catching up on
Oh,
the changes
that's
now
supposed to
for
be
Indiana.
physical?
Turner's checked in for Olynyk. And
Oops.
George Hills subbed in for Jeremy Lin. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Rebounded by Moore.
Physically, there's no doubt.
There's
they've
the
been
double-double.
stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here's Moore. Following the miss by DeRozan. On the wing, George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the
Nice.
assist. 7 points for Paul George.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to
Whoop.
share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Not paying attention,
Pacers
but
leading by 21.
still turning the ball over
Hill
anyway.
kicks to Moore.
Ball inside.
Feeds it to Turner from 12 feet out and off the front iron, and in it goes.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He made it
We
clear
suck.
that the offense needed to run through DeRozan. Coach emphasized
Oh,
getting him
was
as many
that not
touches
the
as
message?
possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Moore outside.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Launches it. Can't get it to go.
It's worth the shot.
Trailed by 21. Passes it to Santos. Fires the three, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, such
Whoops.
a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They set the pick.
Let's get the ball inside.
Hill with it. Picked up by Joseph. Hill passes to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking
Say,
up the
please
assist.
hit that.
14
You've got a
points for
wide
Ellis.
open
Well,
look.
one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
They've shown effort and aggression.
Go,
in the paint
go,
right
go,
from the tip.
run, run,
Their
run.
rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical.
Charge!
You can shoot a lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here's Joseph. Paul George making his last shot. And taken away by Ellis.
Woo!
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Aww.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how
Roller
you
coaster
make
of emotions
a steal
here.
count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant.
That works.
And this guy.
Yes, this is game one of three.
Out there.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's no,
Or at least the end of game one.
in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Santos. Off target from outside.
His touch
Let
has
him keep
disappeared
taking those
on him
shots.
this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Moore outside. It's back to Hill. Ellis right side. There's the three. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They set the pick.
Where are you going, Hill?
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Here's Teagues. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's
Well,
got
I guess I'll bring this one up.
now in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great
Oh.
right. And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the
All right,
basket
let's
seems
just call
wide
timeout. Let the
as a
subs
barrel.
come in.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Use it if you need it.
So
That's
no problem
the
for
end.
Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille
Another
O'Neal.
day,
Welcome back for
another
the presentation
game,
of our
another
Jordan
victory.
Player of the game, Freak. He really came out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots to get his team going.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. and the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire...
All right. "22 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, no blocks or steals, 9 of 13, that's not bad, 4 4. 0 for 2 from three-pointer. Not that I'm a three-point shooter. I think I had 0 on turnover, so that's good.
Why do you think they had such a hard time keeping you off the glass tonight?
Because I'm a monster.
I'm just a beast, you know? Now, you guys like nicknames, right? So just call me the God of Glass, the Lord of Leap, the Prince of Pounding the... All right, you know what? This is getting weird.
Yeah, the Prince of Pounding is the Prince of Pounding is a little weird.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
Well, winning a game like this gives us a lot of momentum going forward. So we just got to take that, keep running with it, and be careful not to let it get to our heads, right?
So have the early stages with the new team been everything you hoped it would be?
Why am I making you face?
I'll say so. I felt like this was the best fit for me and my family, and so far this
It's not a new team. I've been here for 3 years already.
I look forward to building on what I did
4 years,
out there tonight
maybe.
and
No,
taking
3.
this team as far
Well,
as I
this is
possibly
be
can.
4th year.
Long road ahead, but I'm ready. So, thank you.
Oh, this game. I want to improve that for the future, working on the dialogue a little bit. How am I on boost? So I'll have 5 games left, so good there. Alright, so... This game must have a really limited name base. Somehow 2 guys with the same name, same position, same overall, managed to make it into the NBA. It's kind of odd. I guess it does happen. But clearly the one in Toronto is the much better of the 2. Wonder if they have same stats. It says 7'2", 286. No, he's 7'1", 252. Okay. All very interesting. I've got 3 bird years now. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is year 4. Thought so. me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, a win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked. Defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA
defense
right
doesn't
now?
get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career is still doing that pretty well.
Premier. You say tomato, I say tomato.
The imposing edifice is towering over downtown Philadelphia. And the view, enough to
Whoa! Look at those realistic graphics. Okay, I've made that joke before. I know. Oh, Rudy Gay's in the 76ers. Interesting.
The Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston.
Way too many times before I've made that joke.
A 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT.
Woo!
And then
Accolade unlocked.
Swings their
Decided
way.
to grab a rebound for that to trigger.
And ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the
incoming.
Right, the Pacers. Moore in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yep.
You know, something you
big
can point
part
to
of that
when you're talking about their areas of success
to me.
season, free throw shooting.
Now, here is 4. Can't get it to go.
That was a big part of that free throw shooting. He saw it shot 97% last year.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it.
Okay, maybe not the shot
Shoot like that from outside.
I was wanting you to take.
Really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now, Gabe. George Hill missing on the 3. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. The 3 from George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
That's much better.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Pass to Okafor.
Good defense, Turner. Good defense.
So Indiana will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And they usually came out
on top
when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Stupid pump fake.
And very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Moore, left side, 11 feet away. Neal pulls it in.
And you know, coaches
I've gone
just
cold.
love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And it's going to be a 3-second.
Whoops.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistent.
Now, here is 4. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they
Okay, can I restart?
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Ellis outside. He dishes it to Moore. Ellis outside. Back to Moore. 5 to shoot. Okafor with the steal. And here is 4. Picked by Okafor. It's Gay on the wing. Back to Okafor. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2.
Oh boy.
From the field.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
George dishes to Turner. Hill kicks to Moore.
And one.
Hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. Great showing for him last season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye
free
shooting
throws will
creates
help.
so many opportunities for that offense.
And Indiana making a change here.
Right the ship.
Olynyk checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for George Hill. And then Gay with the dunk.
Come on now,
nope.
fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And so it's Indiana with it. Philadelphia hitting their last
nice shot.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise.
Not expecting that one.
Incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Not with that much traffic around him.
Negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Gay. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense.
That's going to be a tough matchup
on the night as well.
Lin kicks to Miles. Olynyk with it. Embiid's there. And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, he knew how many
good thing everyone else has their heads together.
To just rise up and take the jump shot.
Ball's knocked loose.
Oh.
Hold on, Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Got that bar to go up and then immediately right back down.
King left side.
Should have jumped into that contact.
No good off the back of the rim. Indiana leading by
taking
3.
taking advantage of someone leaping into the air.
Miles dishes to Olynyk. And Embiid. Here's Covington. Puts up the baby hook. That's good.
He's just too quick for his man.
Olynyk.
Knocked it down.
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Hill. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moore. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Whew.
And that's now 6 points for Freak.
Perfect.
Okay, can microwave activate.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid.
Let's get
but
going
you also
here.
have to look at the fact that the defender didn't
Tough
do his
defense.
job as well as he could have.
Now here's Gay. And he lays it straight.
Okay, not quite sure how that works,
6.
but okay.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now the 76ers on the break. Rudy Gay on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make
Shoot! You never know when a crazy three-quarters basket will go in.
It's been a tight one so far as we get the second. Turner's checked in for Olynyk. Freak comes in for Scott. Hill, he's checked in for George. And it's Ellis in for Jeremy Lin. Okafor out there with Rudy Gay.
Just ask UConn.
Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Ford in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Hill penetrating, and Moore kicks to Hill. Ellis wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And we always talk
was
about
not expecting
making your
that.
teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against
the
Raptors
pass,
got the job done. He ended with 22 points, and that was just part of the story.
He's getting ready to go up for the rebound.
For his troubles in that one. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report.
Lot of space.
Dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Good.
Get in there.
Goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Gay. No luck. Some solid defense from Moore. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. There's the dish to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Hill kicks to Moore. The pass to Turner.
Take advantage of that height. Turner.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 9 points now in the quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Somersault there.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Hill. King, the pass to Gay.
Where's Turner going? Double teaming him?
Okafor finds the hole
that worked out.
From the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Miles dishes to Moore. And Miles kicks to Ellis. They set the pick.
Nice.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ellis has got 8
whoop,
points.
Whoop.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him.
Oh, no.
Gay can't hit.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to...
Oh!
What a shot! 3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Okay.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
Well, yeah. There you go. Take better shots.
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip.
Stop playing like a complete imbecile.
Welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. Okay. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance.
Yeah, well, if they keep starting putting Gay in the power forward position, he's going to have a heyday.
Agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. George Hill out there with Ellis.
He keeps this lineup.
And it's George in
standing
at the 3
a good
spot.
chance. Already come back here.
Ford passes to Holmes. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one's good.
Ooh!
Now it's a
little floater.
Indiana lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
There's a good screen. Ford dishes to Gay. To the paint, fires from the line. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Be mine.
Moore's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
It's back to Hill. Outside, George. Here's Moore. Banked in on
there we go.
Moore's got 10 points in the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy.
There's no box out when it comes to me.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail.
I am the prince of pounding.
And Turner with the block. They retain possession. That's good. He's got 12.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Pacers leading by 4. And it's Hill penetrating to the inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more.
Racking up the personal fouls there.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And who's out there now for the Pacers? Kelly Olynyk comes in for Ellis.
Booga booga.
Jeremy Lin in for George Hill. The Pacers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Olynyk sets a screen for Lin. They get it again. And he used pass on. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Guess I just wasn't on fire enough.
Run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and the team goes on like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities inside. Make them beat you from deep.
76ers have gone 3 of 4.
Barely even touched him.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70 the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Out to the right wing. Indiana moving the ball around.
Scott's in at small 4. That's interesting.
It's Scott on the wing. He feeds it to Olynyk. Moore inside. Good.
Okay, I wanted to do a fadeaway, but
one of the better finishers
I guess putting up a stupid shot works too.
Embiid inside, defended by George. Tries from 10, count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Embiid.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And George kicks to Moore. Ford against Lin. Down low, Scott, a great punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Do it.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
They're just not having a good game at all. Get Lin the ball. Interesting.
And it's C.J. Miles in for Paul George. Here's Jackson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Covington. Embiid with a screen on Hill. And there's the whistle.
First time that Lin has ever been featured in the offense.
Right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Lin the pass to Olynyk. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Olynyk's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. 76ers
a couple
have
good
gone
screens there.
On field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Hill. Embiid, no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Moore dishes to Lin.
Got it to Lin.
There's the pick.
Here comes it.
What?
I wasn't moving.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in 3-point percentage last year.
I guess I was shuffling a little bit there.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
King outside. Feeds it to Jackson. To the paint. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Hill against King. Here's Lin. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Go Jeremy Lin.
And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Embiid with the screen on Lin. The feed to Covington. It's rebounded by Indy.
And take the three-pointer there.
Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Jackson passes to Holmes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to King. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by
well, at least
a
they're
great pick.
going to still finish with a double-double.
They came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference is
not gonna let you hit that one.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers trail by 14. They've got Gary Neal, Joel Embiid out there with Okafor. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Ford in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Okafor kicks to Gay.
Once again, good first
6 on the
half
shot
by
clock.
them, but haven't shown up much here in the second.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gay's got
And
the
now
first
they're
possession
going to
going
make a
in the fourth for
huge
the
run.
76ers. Here's more.
Finally, something working for me.
sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Yeah.
And that last replay courtesy
Go
of
back
Kia.
and forth,
Just a
exchanging
positive
baskets.
force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
George gets a screen from Moore, and George kicks to Moore. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Find something here.
14 points for Freak.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Gay outside.
As always, heating up in the fourth quarter.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Rudy Gay still playing hard.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Ellis kicks to Hill.
Never say die.
There's a good screen. Pass to Moore. To the middle. Here's Turner. And Philadelphia grabs
Turner.
the miss. Embiid's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Ford with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Gay can't hit. Indiana leading by 12. Moving it up. Pulls up. The shot by George, no good.
Okay. We're going to exchange
Ford
misses
against
now.
Hill. Out to the right wing. Here's Neal. The shot. Excellent D there from George.
No one's going to hit a
Indiana's gone
basket
6
for the
of 10
next
from
2
3-point
minutes.
Range up over 50% for the ball game. Hill dishes to George. Puts one up from 19. Another shot.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Maybe I wasn't kidding when I said no one's gonna make a shot for 2 minutes. There it is.
Makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
To the inside. Here's Moore. Yes,
Oh,
Ellis picking up the assist.
Tough shot to make there.
16 points for Freak. The 76ers trail by 11. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control.
I got it.
Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Gay misses.
With the success they've had rebounding,
You
right where
missed.
you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
They scored more points here in the fourth quarter than I had the entire game.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lots of room. Neal's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That shot wide open. Moore's got
They keep giving me three-pointers. I'll take them.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
But they recover it.
That was a long rebound there.
Looking to end the run. Shot is off. Hill with some nice D. Pacers leading by 17. And George kicks to Moore.
He just takes some time off the clock here.
Back to Moore. Dishes it to Hill.
Whoa.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the
14
season.
points in the fourth quarter.
This is a great way for them to kick off this season series.
That's how you seal a game.
They've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
No problem at all. No problem. Nope, nope, nope.
Guys, Paul George standing by.
The 2K Sports
Paul George
postgame
standing
show.
by, and I don't care.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith without Freak. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D had all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Ooh. I think we gotta go have dinner with Coach and Kobe Bryant. Alright. Add Kobe's jersey to my wall of jerseys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Now to take on the Knicks.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the New York Knicks. Last outing for New York, they ended up with a win against Detroit. They are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball. A slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a
slashers?
guard. I know Kenny probably has a couple things to say. Let me go with Russell Westbrook, freak athlete, attack mentally. Monte Ellis, elite quickness, terrific touch around the rim. James Harden, strength, aggressiveness, ability to draw contact. Tyreek Evans, that's his whole game.
Wow. I thought you weren't going to. How'd you come up that quickly with those kind of guys?
Because I'm trying to give you time to talk, baby.
Man, so I'm going to slow it down. I would say, man, league MVPs, obviously, Durant and LeBron. You know, those guys, with their mobility and height, you know, LeBron James is like.
All right. Enough talking, more action.
The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team
Works.
performance. And
I didn't even
wins where
see
everybody contributes really
who the
can
Knicks
galvanize
lineup
the team
is
and
these
bring it
days.
together.
So the New York starting 5. They've got a Flalo. Also Darren Williams out there. Anthony is out there with Maurice Spates.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here is Hill. Kicks it out to Ellis. Shot off the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Jump shot.
Let's look at their roster here. Darren Williams, that's interesting. Colin Edwin. Rookie. 81 overall, so must have been top draft choice. Oh, duh, tells you right there. Idiot, round 1, pick 2. Spates, follow, Anthony's still there. Porzingis. Okay, Dante Grays. Oh, wow, yeah, he's the guy I was battling with last year for free throw percentage. Patrick Mills is there. For some reason, standing in the same position. Well, that's weird. Woo!
Ellis has got his first 2 points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
D9. Ooh! I would say that calls for the Kia Slam Cam.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's
so I'm going up against the number 2 pick from this past year.
Play really gave you a good look at the action.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Moore dishes to Hill.
Whoop.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Moore.
Oh, no, I kept running and I wanted to stop.
And pushing it up. Here's New York. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And George, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Should have been there for that.
Detroit the last time out.
And we've talked about how in the NBA,
back we go the other way.
The hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that
shot
really
I
didn't
would
offer much of a fight.
Advised him taking.
Paul George missing from long range. Williams kicks to Aflalo. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Hill passes to Moore. The shot by George, wide open. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Some nice passing by New York here. And Aflalo kicks to Williams.
It's still crazy blowing outside.
George against Anthony.
Just smacking up against the side of the house every now and then when the gusts pick up.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's the screen off the pick. And so he
so close to the and one.
Trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them.
What are you, mellow?
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Indiana.
Guys playing anything you can do, I can do better, or we're just
Williams
I'm going to mock everything you do?
The 3. Rebound by
okay. So he'll take 3-pointers.
4 of 6
Noted.
field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And here's George for 3. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. He nails it, and we're tied up. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hill kicks to Olynyk on the wing. Ellis got a piece of it. And now in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go. That puts them in the lead.
All right.
Aflalo's got 6 points.
Just a good, solid, aggressive
doing well all of a
finish
sudden
there
here
on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
The drive by Hill. Knicks with the
wanted to stop for the jumper.
Rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Talking about my assignment's right here.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Pacers
collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year
now
at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Paul George. C.J. Miles comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for George Hill.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Guys, right from the start, it's
look
been
to take advantage off the drive.
To establish a presence.
Get in there.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's Graves. Rebounded by Moore. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Olynyk dishes to Lin.
Lin, here's the screen.
Moore right side. Outside, Lin. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk sets a screen for Lin. Hits some rim on the way in.
Wow, nice shot.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Mills passes to Graves. 16 feet away.
Mellow.
And it's Miles with the rebound.
Lost his
the
touch.
Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50%
Incoming.
mark. That gives them the lead. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Knicks miss again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively.
I guess I really need to throw it up that
Hill
far
kicks
ahead.
to Lynn. There's a screen to the inside.
Oh!
With the steal. Ahead, here's Anthony.
Woo!
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
Oh, welcome to the NBA, rookie.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from
Oh,
the
he just
reserves.
learned his
They've
lesson
had
the hard way.
firepower and then some so far.
Moore in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5.
All right,
to begin
Rook,
the second
not
quarter
bad.
for the Pacers. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He dropped in 24 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
Give me that.
You know, it was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was.
There's a defensive breakdown.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you,
I'm
Kevin.
fake it 3 or 4 times and finally take a shot.
There's the pick. Lynn against Williams. Lynn dishes to Ellis. Pass to Moore. Misses from close range.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some
trying to get another foul there.
On that trip.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on down.
And the first half comes to a...
I don't know. I just kind of lost it here the last couple games.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first.
I haven't seen much of anything from him.
On display.
Oops.
He's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him.
Get off the bench.
For him, quite honestly.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. We've got Williams. He's out there with Aflalo. Maurice Spates out there with Anthony. And it's George missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he
What?
has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Aflalo. No luck. George with the defensive effort.
Okay.
They start the second half.
Calm down, everybody. Just calm down.
Moore up top. Tries it from 19. And the shot falls short this time.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try.
Thought I had the perfect release on that. It's not.
Aflalo kicks to Anthony. It's good from long range. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York.
That one goes down, but offensively, just one of
moving
to
just
start the
sluggish.
quarter.
They set the pick. Hill passes to Moore. Over in the corner, Ellis. Indiana again missing. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Probably because I don't have that plus 15 temporary boost
now into the second half.
I had before from the practice.
Anthony dishes to Spates. The Knicks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Brick.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And it's Hill penetrating. Can't connect from the right block.
Not a good
But
shot.
you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Anthony nowhere around. No good from outside.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Here's Turner, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just
Now,
a grinder.
some
Always
people are
doing
still
the dirty
playing
work
well.
on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions.
Whew.
There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. And the basket by Hill. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already.
Try and see if I can bump him out of bounds and pass before I can try.
Williams kicks to Spates. Some nice passing by New York here. Lock at 6. Here's Edwin. Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana leading. The drive by Ellis. Moore against Spates. Turner with a screen on Spates. No good from Moore.
And with
I got
like
nothing.
that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
They set the pick. For 3, Hill. Good. Hill's
Ow.
got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
I mean, I don't know what happens to me. It's like I just suddenly find the inability to score.
Williams' shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can.
One day I'm good at this game, the next day I can't hit anything.
To keep him out of rhythm.
Shots good by Turner.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Knicks trail by 4. Williams kicks to Aflalo. He feeds it to Carmelo. Left side, Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got his second bucket. The Pacers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Ellis. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Pacers lead by 4. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williams passes to Aflalo. Anthony against George. Takes it from 10. Anthony's shot is off.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And he hits it and gets
wow.
the play. A three-point
Oh, George, impressive.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the
I don't
lead.
think I'm
like
going to
that.
hit double digits in this game. It's pretty sad for the reigning
That's a
MVP.
good strategy when you're on top.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana.
I guess everyone has their bad games.
For Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. Anthony against George. The drive by Anthony. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
The kick out to Hill. Lets it go from deep. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's tipped. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Porzingis. Here's George. 8 points for him.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
And a fast break now for New York. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big time.
There we go.
Taking it to the rack.
Finally found something there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Now Lin, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana. Moore in at power forward.
I don't even know why I tried.
Out there with C.J. Miles.
Of course, that's not exactly where I wanted to end up.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Graves. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Lin dishes to Moore. Kicks it to Hill. Pass to Lin. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Here's Moore. Takes it off the glass.
Got to go back to the basics.
Lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far
Hustle
in this game, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things
for the shots, crash the boards.
To the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the guys that for now, see the point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots.
I don't know. They could use a couple three-pointers.
High percentage looks.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance
That's the
points.
first time I've seen that red circle this entire game.
The dish now to Ellis. Moore outside. On the wing, Turner. Ellis, the pass to Moore. And a
incoming.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Well, he had one
Come on, get
in the first half.
Yeah,
but so
yeah.
far
I'm
in the
sorry.
second, he's
Enough
come up with
apologizing.
two saves.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Back to Moore. That's tipped.
Getting something going there for a little
Here's the
bit.
pass to Williams. Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Ellis. Anthony can't hit. Indiana leading by 8. Over in the corner, Ellis. Here's Moore. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Surprised I hit that.
And good
as soon as I started shooting, I'm like, this is a mistake.
Buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Shot's good. 18 points for
Well, they're hanging in there.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
And Indiana making a change here.
Certainly trying to hold the lead.
Here's Lynn. Outside, George. At the elbow, it's Freak. Anthony against George. Releases. Indiana.
Oh, I
again,
should have still grabbed that.
Knicks trail by 8. And Aflalo kicks to Williams. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Moore penetrating, and he goes strong with one hand and
Guess
crushes
Spates
it
doesn't
down.
want to play defense. I'll just move right around him for the open dunk.
Oh yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's
Oh, that's too much space. Woo.
Offline with his 3.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Lynn kicks to Moore, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, what a slick job of passing
Power
from Jeremy
dunks.
Lin on that.
Power dunks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket.
Well, once
so
again,
far.
scoring more points in the fourth quarter than I have the entire game.
Clean look. Fires the 3. That's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Lynn dishes to Moore. Ellis against the Flalo. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
So that's a good amount of clock used there.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Anthony drives in. Here's Edwin. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Probably stop
That's
trying.
been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And now as the clock ticks down,
There,
this is
that's how
gonna
you
end
make a
up
three-pointer.
as a solid victory here for the Pacers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out.
Yeah, they can have it.
They win the first of what will be 3 this year.
So no problem for Indiana as they get
Still weird how we're always inside the chairs. Oh, there's people's shorts flying up.
Every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win.
I think they would have fixed that by now.
Well, Paul, what do you...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Okay, not the best game, At least I was able to salvage it a little bit at the end.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, George Hill. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with your shot selection. He played smart basketball tonight, really made each possession count.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself.
Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, a winery tour. Oh, beat the pro. Oh, I've got to take advantage of these live practice. Sorry, Clay. Those drills like this. Do these drills, and that's where we'll call it a stream.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Oh! Should have just gone straight in. This isn't good. Okay. Good. He played the same kind of defense. He did not. What is this? Everybody gets one? Ah! Oh, that clock was on 0. Boo. Get in there. I was looking for the win right there. Probably should have taken another step in. Got too cocky. Now I may lose this. Okay. This ends, hopefully right here. Just pull up for the jumper, please. Well, I've got to stop him. There we go. Whew.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Excuse me, you're in my way. No problem. Almost got that gym right. It's getting closer and closer. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Okay. Someone pass me the basketball so I can hurt. Oh no! That's. Ooh! Okay, that was 10 seconds. Felt like it longer than 10 seconds. I'll head down here. Gatorade, no running drill. practice my game winners. One more. Nope. Okay, we'll end on a dunk. Okay, so that's going to do it for today's stream. A couple of rough games in there, but managed to make it through. Hopefully, next time we stream, it'll go a little bit smoother. Just a reminder that while there's still an afternoon stream coming up today in Rocket League, there's no stream tomorrow, so the next NBA 2K16 stream will be on Monday. Unless something else pops up. Again, just want to remind you that no streams at all tomorrow because of the NCAA tournament. Possibly no streams again there on not on Tuesday, on Thursday at all. On Tuesday, still no morning sports streams again, just with air checks or which are basic performance reviews in the radio world. Just with meeting for those, as I've mentioned before, the next couple of Tuesdays. There won't be any morning sports streams, but there still will be an afternoon streams in terms of Thursdays. The next, possibly the next two tomorrow, and then maybe next week there could be no streams at all. Because of the NCAA tournament. But I'll let you know if anything, because later on in the day, might still be able to get in a morning sports stream, then I will certainly do so. But right now, for sure, no streams tomorrow this week. So the next NBA 2K16 stream will be on... Oh, actually, no. Actually, maybe not Monday. I just remembered I got a good old jury summons, so I may not be able to stream at all Monday. Actually, I probably won't be able to, because whether I have to go in all in the morning or in the afternoon, it wouldn't allow me to do either, really, just because of the time frame of having to leave. Travel time, basically, is what I'm getting at there. So, no streams on Monday. Just thought of that. Unless I call and they say, oh, never mind, we don't need you to come, but that's not going to happen. That's definitely a long shot. So then I guess the next NBA 2K16 stream will be Wednesday, since there's no morning sports stream on Tuesday. I think if I'm getting my schedule right. I'll get the schedule figured out and make sure I've got everything together and let you know on Twitter for sure Sunday what the stream schedule for the week will be. Of course, if I get put on a case, then yeah. So I'll keep you updated on that in case I may not be even able to stream it all. So I guess the next NBA 2K16 stream is pending now that all that blabbling and that nonsense is out of the way. So next week is going to have a big question mark on it. I'll let you know as the week goes along, or as soon as I get information, I'll let you know what the schedule will be on Twitter. But regardless, we've got today's afternoon stream still coming up, and we'll have some good old fun in Rocket League, be playing both standard and also hockey as well, the snow day format. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. Running down the other things, Twitter is at 4moresports. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589. If you'd like to... Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. If you like to view past streams, or if you ever have to miss one and want to catch up on what happened, then YouTube is a good place to go. And obviously by telling you that I keep you updated on Twitter, that's a good place to go to stay in the know on the stream. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And of course, if you'd like to help support the stream, you can do so by following me here on Twitch. You can also donate to the stream, or you can help out by sharing, friends, family, whoever. Any of those options would be a big help and greatly appreciated. I think that covers everything. So again, Rocket League this afternoon, no streams tomorrow. Next week, I will let you know as soon as I find out more information. So a lot of pending streams for next week. Alright, I think that wraps everything up for now. So, until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day, everybody.